the 10-episode first season of That 90s Show, aka Part 1, which featured appearances by several That 70s Show stars, including Topher Grace, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, and Wilmer Valderrama, was followed by a Season 2 renewal for 16 episodes, split into two parts, Part 2 and 3. The writing was pretty much on the wall after Part 2 debuted on June 27th, only cracking the Netflix top 10 once, in its first full week of release, with 1.8 million views. The streamer then moved up the premiere of Part 3 by almost 2 months, from October 24th to August 22nd. The 8 episodes did not chart, meaning that they drew under 1.9 M in Part 3's opening weekend, under 1.6 M in its first full week, and under 1.4 M in its second week. That 90s Show's short run extends Netflix's and other streamers that have tried the format struggles with original multi-camera comedies. Only a couple of Netflix series, Fuller House, The Ranch, and The Upshaws, which is headed into its final season, have had meaningful lifespans. That 90s Show followed the formula of Fuller House, bringing back a popular multicam sitcom by picking up the story decades later with some of the original cast. In this case, it was That 70s Show staples Kurtwood Smith and Deborah Jo Rupp, reprising their roles as Ard and Kitty Forman, who were joined by young cast. I've loved every minute of getting to bring Grandpa Red to life for you all. I've said it before, but it's worth mentioning again. This show had so much heart behind it and the most wonderful cast, writers, directors, producers, and crew an actor could hope to work with, Smith wrote in his message to fans. You can read it below. Thanks for letting Red and Kitty, their grandkid, all their grandkids' friends and neighbors, the original cast members of That 70s Show, and all of our wonderful guest cast members entertain you for 2 seasons. To steal Red Forman's words, we aren't going to be dumbass, we will shop the show, because good grandparents would try hard to get these kids graduated from high school. Produced under the banner of Indie Carsey-Werner Company, That 90s Show could theoretically be shopped, but, as Deadline has reported, there are a lot of limitations for Netflix original series, which, at best, can only be taken to linear buyers following a cancellation. The streamer's One Day at a Time reboot, also a multicam sitcom from an indie studio, Sony TV, is a rare example of a Netflix original that continued elsewhere when it was picked up by cable network Pop. In That 90s Show, 15 years have passed, and it is now 1995. Eric and Donna's daughter, played by Callie Haverda, visit her grandparents for the summer and find a new group of friends in Point Place. The main cast also includes Gwen, Ashley Afterhide, Jay, Mace Coronel, Nate, Maxwell Assey Donovan, Ozzy, Rain Doy, and Nikki, Sam Morelos. Season 2 guest stars include Seth Green, Will Forte, Kevin Smith, and Matt Rife. Next for Netflix on the multicam front is a series from one of the genre's masters, Chuck Lorre, a sitcom starring comedian Leanne Morgan.